my most well-known project of my work is in Jerusalem, and it's in the shuk, in the souk, in the marketplace here in Jerusalem. One of the marketplaces, one of the biggest. It's called Machne Yehuda, the Camp of Lions. And actually, 10 years ago, in 2015, I was in school. I was in a school just next door, and we used to frequent the marketplace a lot. There was one bar there, two bars. We used to go out there occasionally in the night times, and do graffiti on the shutters or whatever. There's hundreds of shutters, and we slowly kind of me and my friends kind of came to the realization that we need to concentrate our efforts and to like really invest in this and to paint as much as we could there, and it turned into this whole huge project where I ended up painting over 350 shutters of this marketplace. I need to do a recount, but well, I mean, today many of them have come down, and many of them, the wear and tear of existence. But there's still many standing. And in the nighttime, when you walk through the market, it has this new life to it, and the whole thing, it really kind of took off. Like we just kind of just started doing it. It was very organic, really. And before we knew it, people were, we had the press lining up outside the door for interviews, and we had, tour guides going around giving tours of it, like as I'm painting. And it was really funny. It was quite a funny experience. It was an amazing experience, and it was great. It led to so many things, basically. Until this day, many people, if you go to Jerusalem, you generally go to this marketplace. And lots of people go in the nighttime. Now there's over 20 bars there, and it's pumping. The nightlife there it's one of the places to be. It's one of the hot spots, basically, of Jerusalem, where people go out in the nighttime to have a good time. So they go to this marketplace now. And that wasn't like that when we started. So a lot of people will know that project and will know that work. So that's definitely been one of the most meaningful projects I've done, or one of the most well known. I think in 2019 was one of my favorite projects, where I was invited by the curator and author Vivek Menezes to travel to Goa, which is where my grandfather is from. He was a friend of my grandfather, of FN Souza, and he invited me in 2019. He'd seen me because of this project in Jerusalem, because of the press it had generated. I had come to his attention, and he found himself as a curator for a project called Serendipity, an art festival called Serendipity, which is held in Goa every year. And so he invited me to take part in a project. It eventually evolved into being my own kind of project, part of this festival. It was called Icon, and I basically painted like 20 murals of untold stories of Goan heroes around Goa, around the villages and around the capital city of Panjim. And it was my first time being in Goa, in my grandfather's place of birth, his home. That's where he's from, and it was amazing. It was eye-opening. It was beautiful. It was a dream, really, to be there. It was so surreal, and it was magical. And so that was one. I think that was a very, very meaningful project for me.